Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Moletrap here, coming at you with another StarCraft 2 commentary. And this is going to be game one of a clan war. I am planning on doing this entire series, if possible. First of all, just to get it off the bat, StrifeCro is going to be representing Team EG, and CatZ is going to be representing Team Root. And I'm going to try and do the entire clan war match. This is a set from the very, very cleverly named Starcraft Gaming League. It's a clan league that has teams from the US and from, I believe, South America and also Europe. I'm not sure, something like that. Anyway, a lot of good clans in this league, and this is actually from the playoffs. I'm going to try and cast this entire series. I may not have a chance to cast it all in one evening. I may have to continue the rest tomorrow. But if you are really in need of watching the entire set, or if you just prefer the casting of someone else, Greytorp actually casted these live. He was the official caster. I'm just casting him after the fact. But like I've said in the past, it's just pretty much impossible to... CatZ, by the way, getting in here just close enough to see if there's creep and then redirecting his Overlord. StrifeCro doing the exact same thing. This is a Zerg versus Zerg. Anyway, as I was saying in one of my other commentaries, it's pretty much impossible to find replays these days that are not from some tournament or other. Anyway, so I hope that's alright with everybody. But anyway, I will put a link to Greytorp's blip.tv, I guess his account or whatever, where you can watch these games as they were casted live by Greytorp if you're interested in that. But I am planning on casting this whole series because there's some really, really cool players in this matchup. The Team EG lineup is none other than... well, of course, StrifeCro, who has gone for a very fast expansion, by the way, and then pull down afterwards. Pull up a little bit earlier for CatZ, but not terribly earlier. Drone Scout's going to get in here and see exactly what is going on here. Sees the gas as well. And it can actually, by the way, this is something I just realized the other day. You can, of course, you can click on the gas and see how much gas has been mined. And that's, of course, a good trick to see if they got their gas up earlier or later. Because I was thinking before, I was like, oh, wait, no, you don't know if they got it up earlier or later if you just see the gas mine there. But you can actually see how much gas is still in it. And since he knows there's 100 gone, he knows that he's going for a speed build. Anyway, so StrifeCo is going to have to play a little bit defensively. Anyway, StrifeCo is on the lineup for Team Evil Geniuses. He's along with Idra and Axlav. And I believe that Machine was supposed to be on the lineup as well, but he was not, for some reason. I don't think he played in this particular set. Anyway, so Zerglings are out. Speed is on the way. It's about a third of the way completed. He's sending these two Zerglings out and actually producing lots of Zerglings. He actually got rid of that Drone Scout and is now producing tons and tons of Zerglings. StrifeCo also producing lots of Zerglings, though, so I think he's going to be prepared, and StrifeCo is actually going to take a pretty big lead here because he got his econ up earlier. Now, the only thing is that, oh, here comes those two Zerglings, is that Speed is about to finish for CatZ, and that's going to give him a huge advantage. Actually, yes, I'm sorry, I thought I had seen it. Yeah, so CatZ is going to have his speed up way earlier. He's got his queen up earlier as well, so he's going to have a lot of more production early on. Both players getting their Roach Warrens at about the same time. And StrifeCo is going to make a little blockade here. He knows that Speedlings are on the way, so he is actually going to do a little bit of engagement here in the enemy base, and Speed is just finished, so he's going to be able to overtake those Zerglings now. He fights on the ramp. Nice move. He's not going to be able to win in the open field, so he might as well fight on the ramp. He knows he's going to lose there too, but at least he can get more damage done in that location. And StrifeCo's blocking so that the Speedlings can't run up into his main and do more damage to his drones there. If necessary, he can run these 5 drones up into his main. And he's evacuated his ramp, though, to spawn larva at just the wrong moment. Zergling's coming in. Oh, he's going to be able to block. He falls back to the fight with the queen. The other queen's coming back to try and block that ramp. Zerglings rampaging around, though, now that they've killed off the enemy Zerglings. It looks like the queens are going to be able to clean them up, but not if more Zerglings coming here. And lots of Zerglings being produced for StrifeCo. Are they going to come out quickly enough to fend this off? I believe they are. And actually, if we just check out the income tab, yeah, in the meantime, CatZ has been droning up like crazy. So he made all those Zerglings, and now he's made a ton of drones. And he should actually Maynard some of those down to his expansion at this point. At least a few of them down there to get optimal saturation. And in the meantime, StrifeCo produced a lot of Zerglings, and he's actually too afraid to move out. he's playing defensively. So this is actually kind of bad for StrifeCro because he made a bunch of zerglings to counter those zerglings, and he didn't know that that was all that was coming. He didn't know there was more. There wasn't any reinforcements. So CatZ was able to drone up like crazy in the background, and was able to get tons and tons of drones. And now he's got a superior econ, just by a little bit actually at this point, but. Getting out more roaches as well. So if we actually check out the army tab, oh, they're just even in army, so very, very interesting. Anyway, speed is about to finish for StrifeCro. He's got a few roaches here, so he might consider venturing out at this point, but I'm sorry, I did actually forget to track that little zergling that was running around. He sent a zergling in here to see what was going on, so he probably saw that CatZ didn't have a lot of extra forces, that he only had some roaches, and uh-oh, he's got his own speedlings, so if he can catch some roaches off guard and surround them, that would be huge. He's running in here to try and catch those roaches off guard. And he's going to come up the side. And he's going to try and come in here and get some drones. Now, here's the thing. CatZ doesn't want to leave his ramp with those roaches. He's producing a lot of roaches right now. 8 roaches in production. A couple of them are about to pop out. So he has a lot of roaches now. It's more than enough to deal with these. Well, not more than enough, but it's enough to deal with these zerglings. And but he just wants to make sure those zerglings don't run up into his ramp, up into his main rather, up his ramp, and see what's going on. Anyway, so very, very interesting. Now we have +1 missile attack started for StrifeCro, and so he's actually going to have a little bit of an advantage if it goes to a longer game, if he can get that up. Oftentimes in Zerg versus Zerg, it just kind of basically devolves into a massive roach. Oops, sorry, missed Zerglings running in here. Not going to do any damage, though, against that many roaches. And really, when you just have these speedlings, you've got the APM to spare, like a player of StrifeCro's caliber does, then you might as well run your speedlings around and try and harass, try and see if you can get something done. In the meantime, though, look at this. StrifeCro has been droning up like crazy while he's been harassing with these zerglings. He might need to be a little bit cautious. Speed is about to finish for these roaches for CatZ, and when they do, they're going to be able to I was going to say march, but I don't know if march is really the correct word for roaches. Make their way across the map very quickly and make an attack here. And it looks like, in fact, StrifeCro is a little bit worried about that. He's going to start producing lots of drones. He's going to put up a spine crawler as well. Just to, nope, never mind, not going to produce a spine crawler. Cancels that. Interesting move. It's going to go ahead and put a third base down instead. Spine crawler, hatchery, almost the same thing. Whoa, the observers are really, really digging this third hatchery going on over here. Anyway, and 2 zerglings are going to come in and scout it immediately. Very interesting. So, wow, look at this. +1 weapons for, that's exactly what he's moving out. CatZ is moving out with +1 weapons. He sees this hatchery go down. He knows he's got a little bit of a military advantage right now because that hatchery cost a lot of money. He's got the +1 weapons upgrade as well. This is a huge mood for CatZ. He's actually, if we check the unit tab, oops, sorry about that. Yes, 14, actually only 16 roaches for, StrifeCro, a whole 21 roaches for CatZ, and he's actually got some of them back at home, not a ton of them back at home, and that is really annoying that the observers are pinging everywhere. I'm sorry for that, guys. Observers having way too much fun pinging. In any case, he's actually going to turn around and go home, which was not really the best thing he could have done. He had a roach advantage, he had the tech advantage with the +1 weapons, and turns around and goes home to plant a third base instead. I really think he should have engaged there, because I don't know if he realized that he had the +1 weapon advantage at that point in time, which would have won him that battle because StrifeCro didn't have any upgrades. StrifeCro now has +1 weapons himself. Now the timing window is only going to be... Oh, wait, is this... Wait, what is going on? I am completely wrong. Oh, man, I am completely wrong. I apologize terribly. I've been talking about the upgrades wrong this entire time. CatZ actually had an upgrade disadvantage, so never mind. And here's the upgrade disadvantage. Well, it's actually not in play right now. Wait, no, it's about to finish it. So in a moment, they'll be even in upgrades. So I apologize for completely screwing that up, getting the colors mixed up. My bad. Anyway, so that is why he retreated, because he actually had a little bit of greater numbers, but he had the disadvantage. He probably poked in and saw the +1 weapons for those roaches and then decided to move back. +2 is nearly completed, but now +1 is finished for CatZ, so they're on even footing as far as upgrades go. He's actually got a few more roaches here at this point as well. A little bit better concave for the moment, but he's got this hatchery to fight next to. Queen coming out, needs to get out of there, or at least cast a transfusion. And it's just a line of roaches against a line of roaches. It's coming down to the wire here. And oh, burrows! StrifeCro burrows to regenerate his units for a little while. And oh no, CatZ says some of his roaches out of the way, not attacking I like this move by StrifeCro. He doesn't have enough numbers to battle, so he burrows until a few reinforcements come in, and then he can unburrow and attack. He might lose this hatchery, though. He's going to lose the battle, actually. It looks like CatZ is going to take game 1 of this battle. Reinforcements coming in. Is he going to be able to hold this off, though? It looks like he's barely going to have enough forces to hold this off, but more reinforcements might tip the tide back in his favor, and the hatchery goes down, and CatZ, with a trophy on the shoulders of his Roaches, just gets out, and it actually might go back in here. For some reason, he's going back in here. He's going to make another attack. Beautiful concave, doing massive damage to StrifeCro's forces, actually, and StrifeCro is going to be forced to evacuate back down here to his expansion. He's really low on Roaches at this point as well. Looks like they've got about even Roaches right now, but StrifeCro really needs to win this battle or he's going to lose the long game. It looks like he even has less Roaches, though, and his Roaches are a little bit healthier, it looks like, from the previous battle. There were reinforcements, and CatZ is forced to retreat, but more reinforcements coming in. He can turn around, and StrifeCro not targeting those damaged ones. This is coming down to the wire. Both players with about even Roaches. They've got even upgrades for the moment until this +2 finishes for CatZ. Actually, no, +2 did finish for StrifeCro, so he does have an advantage. Completely wrong on the upgrades this entire game. I apologize, but it looks like things are, again, just going to finish in a dead heat. You can see on the minimap, Roaches being rallied in from all angles, all sides, just kind of burrowing, just rallying down the side of the map, and now I think that superior economy, that third base, actually the third base doesn't even matter, but the third hatchery putting out more larvae is enabling CatZ to just put out way more Roaches than StrifeCro, and it looks like he is going to take game 1 of this series. And again, this is a well, actually, not again, I don't think I said it the first time. GG coming from StrifeCro. CatZ wins the first game, and apparently this replay goes on for a little bit longer as these Roaches just rampage through everything. This is a Winners League format style game, or set rather, so CatZ is going to stay in the chair. He's going to stay, and he's going to face the next person to come out against him, which, if I check really quickly, is going to be Idra. Another Zerg versus Zerg. CatZ is going to have to face one of the best Zergs in the world in the next game. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. GG.